Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ripple Effect. Today we're talking about something that almost nobody discusses before they join a company. How do you choose the right sponsor? Because here's the truth, most people never actually choose one, right? They're introduced by a friend, a family member, coworker, someone from church, someone they even met on Facebook. And before they know it, they're signed up. Now, don't get me wrong, this is the way it's been done, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with joining someone that you know and trust. In fact, sometimes that's the perfect situation. But what if you don't know anyone? Or what if you're intentionally looking for someone who will actually help you succeed? That's where things get interesting. I'm going to let you in on something that's happened to me over the last few days, and I thought I'd talk about it right here with you. I've decided to jump back into a company I've been with twice before. People ask me, why would you join again? That's incredible. Simple. I genuinely miss the products. But I also want to put myself back in the shoes of a brand new distributor. Everything I'm teaching inside Ripple Effect community, I want to be doing myself. I don't want to teach theory. I want to teach from experience. So now I'm in a really unique position because probably for the first time in a long time, I'm actually shopping for a sponsor. Now, this company has been around for over 40 years. There are thousands of distributors, definitely not a shortage. It's not like I don't have options. But let me tell you, choosing hasn't been as easy as I thought. Initially, I planned on joining someone I've known on Facebook. She's a nice person, nothing against her at all. But after more than a week, she'd barely communicated. I asked for the compensation plan, never received it. And a couple of conversations even sounded a little or felt like a little dismissive. And I found myself thinking, is this really the person I want to partner with? And not because she's a bad person, she just wasn't feeling like the right fit for me. So I kept looking. And that's when something funny happened. Facebook started showing me more and more people from the company. Apparently, the algorithm decided I was shopping. So I started connecting with several different leaders. And here's a little tip for anyone building a business online. This is huge. Please turn on your Facebook message request notifications. Those are the ones that don't actually come to your inbox and get missed all the time. It's so frustrating. Someone could send you a thoughtful message, a potential customer, future business partner, and you don't even know it's sitting there. You could lose that opportunity. That happened to me. And one lady really caught my attention. I liked her energy. I liked how she showed up online. So I sent her a fairly detailed message. Within a couple of hours, she'd added me to her Facebook group. So I figured she saw the message. But she never actually replied to the message, not even a brief hi. I don't have time right now, but you're in my group and blah, blah, blah. I thought that was kind of strange. So 2 days later, she finally responded. But by then, because of the type of person I am, I had already started conversations with several other people. And honestly, I'm still making my final decision, but I think I know who I'm choosing. And unfortunately, it's not her. And this whole experience reminded me of something really important. Choosing a sponsor matters a lot. And here's something that made me laugh, actually. I'd tell people I've been in network marketing since 2004. I know this company. I've actually been in it before. And they'd immediately launch back into their recruiting script, the one liners, the product pitch, the opportunity pitch. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm already sold, people. You don't have to convince me. I'm not asking if the company is good. I'm asking if you are the right person I want to build with. That's a huge difference, which brings me to something I think every new network marketer should consider. When you're choosing a sponsor, don't just evaluate the company, evaluate the person. Ask your questions like, do they answer messages? Do they seem teachable? Do they create content consistently? Do they encourage people? Or do they constantly complain? Also, do they make time for new people? This is huge. So, would I actually enjoy working with them? Would I still like to learn from them 6 months from now? But here's the reality. Products matter, compensation matters, but your sponsor is often the person who determines whether you quit after 90 days or stay 5 years or more. Now, since we're on the topic, I want to brag on myself for a minute. I honestly believe I'm an incredible sponsor. And it's not because I know everything, far from it, but it's because I care. I always over deliver. I always create extras, extra training, landing pages, templates, marketing ideas, Zoom support. I have an open door policy. So if you're stuck, just want to talk, I want you to feel comfortable reaching out because I remember what it felt like to feel completely alone. And unfortunately, a lot of people in network marketing do. And that's why one of the reasons I created Ripple Effect exists, not to replace great sponsors, but to fill in the gaps when they're busy, or maybe they're inexperienced, or simply don't have the time. Finally, if you're watching this because someone invited you into network marketing, but you're not really excited about the products, please don't force it. If the only reason you're considering joining is because your cousin, your best friend, or your neighbor asked you, it's okay to slow down. I'm giving you permission to do it. Finally, find something that genuinely excites you. Find products you'd actually buy, even if there wasn't a compensation plan attached, because people can feel authentic passion, and they can also feel when you're pretending. The company doesn't have to be perfect. Your sponsor doesn't even have to be perfect, but you should feel good about both, right? Because you're not choosing just a business, you're choosing a mentor. You're also choosing the community. And in many ways, you're choosing the person who's going to influence your journey. So choose wisely. Thanks so much for spending a little time with me today. And if this episode helped you, I'd love it if you'd share it with someone who's considering network marketing. And if you're looking for an education, a community, and support, no matter what company you're in, bring your business and build your brand. Come check out what Ripple Effect. Until